Welcome to Turn Riding Fear Around podcast. Simple methods to overcome fear and start riding again. I'm Elise Hittinger, and I'm the host for your journey to courage. This is episode 72. 3 keys to mentally getting on your horse. It was crazy. With my accident, I was not prepared. I had checked out. I was excited for the ride, and I just wasn't in the moment. And what I realized looking back on that is I mentally had not gotten on the horse. Yeah, physically I was on the horse, but mentally I was already on the trail ride, around the campground. I was not present in the moment. And it contributed to the accident. And it just was so powerful for me to think about the fact that we can mentally mount our horse while we're physically mounting our horse. And I know that sounds silly, and I may be the only one that's like that. I don't know. But it has changed a lot since I've been physically getting on the horse and mentally getting on the horse. Like I separate those things. And so here's just a couple of the keys that I use. I invite playfulness into getting on. And what I mean by that is as I'm physically mounting, I'm playing something mentally as well. And it may be that I am counting to 4. 1 foot in the stirrup, 2 up onto the saddle, 3 swing my leg over, 4 sit quietly down. That mentally keeps me extremely present while I'm playing that. So I'm playing the game, 4 steps to getting on mentally. It can be anything. I also like to count with my fingers. So I'll tap 1 with my thumb, 2 with my index, 3 with my middle finger, 4 with my ring finger, 5 with my pinky finger. So I'll kind of just play on the reins with that. Anything that keeps me mentally engaged. And, for some of you who are creative, it might be really fun to do a mounting song. Foot in the stirrup, step up, swing my leg over, sit quietly. I'm not a musical person, so there's no way I could do that. But it might be fun to put a little song together while you're mounting. Anything to get your mind present while you're getting on. The second key is to frame fear as excitement. And I think playing the game helps with that as well. But excitement and fear are pretty much the same physical feeling. And I'm going to come back to roller coasters because it's the easiest one for most people to understand. When you're getting ready to go on a roller coaster, you've got those butterflies in your stomach and you've got that excitement and you've got it mixed in with a little bit of fear. Don't know what the roller coaster is going to be like. And so you can play with that feeling, that physical feeling of butterflies in your stomach. You can play with making it an excitement instead of fear. And you can kind of shift back and forth between the two. So when you're thinking about getting on and you're thinking, oh, I don't know if I can swing my leg over, think about, oh, that's excitement. That's excitement for getting to swing my leg over. I get to ride this beautiful horse. I get to, I get to. And that's how you kind of change your fear around to excitement, is really just playing with those butterflies, switching those butterflies around from the fear. Oh, I'm afraid something's going to happen to, I get on my horse. And then the third thing is to really embrace micro mounting. And I love this one. This is as you put your foot in the stirrup, feel your foot in the stirrup. Feel what it feels like. As you get up to saddle height, feel what that feels like in your body. As you're swinging your leg over, feel your body's motion as you're swinging your leg over. As you sit gently down in the saddle, feel what that feels like. Really micro feel through your body. We don't do this very often. And you can even practice this standing up and sitting down from a chair. It really is interesting to feel the little muscles, feel the little things going on in your body. We check out, we don't tune into this stuff. And if we're micro mounting and really thinking about each little muscle needed to stand up, each little muscle needed to swing the leg across, each little muscle needed to sit back down, it kind of goes along with playing the game. It's fun. You feel things you may not have noticed. And it also lets you feel things that may not be as flexible. You may feel something stiff, and you can make a note of that. You can make a note, ooh, I need to work on that when I get back off of my really cool ride. So just you can make mental notes of some of the aches and pains and where you're a little stiff. Do some stretching, do some pain management. So one of the other things that's really helped me with getting on is having a plan for the what ifs. What if my horse bucks? What if my horse rears? What if my horse bolts? What if my horse spooks? And over 50 years of riding, I've collected a lot of things that work and a lot of things that don't work. And I just put it together into the ultimate riding contingency guide. And it'll just give you some of the ideas I have about what works or what doesn't work for those contingencies. And I can tell you that if you have a plan for what you're going to do in case this happens, your confidence goes way up because now you at least know if your horse starts to run off with you, you know what you're going to do. If your horse starts to rear, you know what you're going to do. Your horse starts to buck, you know what you're going to do. And just that knowledge helps build your confidence. If you'd like that guide, it's free. I'll put a link in the description below. Hope you guys have an amazing day. See you.